Yo, 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 what's good? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel, man. It's your boy, Acito, man. Crazy day. Crazy day. Crazy weekend, I should say. Crazy weekend of battle rap, man. Ghost Riders, man. People getting bars fed to them. People lying. People trying to manipulate. People to lie for them. It's just a mess, bro. It's a mess. But on the flip side, we got some good news, man. We got some good news. Salute to Sue Surf, man. It's always free Sue Surf till they let him out the gates. Sue Surf took to Instagram and Twitter and basically, put up a message for his fans and for the battle rap community and people, that support him. It's a real lengthy letter basically to everybody. He's basically just detailing his gratitude and his thanks for all the fans and everybody that's been praying for him, how he's been, keeping his head up and staying positive in a real, messed up situation. But it was really insightful, bro. He talked about how, the journey has taught him a lot. He's very, grateful and it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? And he looks to come home and really make things right. He's really disappointed that he couldn't be there for his kid, his mom's. He missed funerals for certain friends. So he realized from what I read, he realized a lot of the small things that he took for granted. He really appreciates now that you're sitting in a 4x4 or 4x10 cell. You know what I'm saying? And you're pretty much told what to do, when to shower, when to eat, when you can watch TV, when you can go outside. It's crazy. And I know it's a culture shock for him. But he had a real interesting part in the letter where he said a couple of frequent questions that I figure I'd ask publicly, because I guess from all the letters and stuff that he gets, he pretty much gets asked the same questions over and over again. So it was pretty telling to me. So one of the questions was, when I get home, he says, when do I get home? And he says, soon as hell, but not soon enough. Now there's reports saying that Sue Surf has a release date for February 16th of 2026 next year. So, I mean, hey, if that's the truth, man, that's fire. That's fire. Cause people were hitting that he could come home anytime this year. But, if it's February, that's dope. But he's saying it's going to be soon, but not soon enough. He says, who's going to be my first battle when I come home? This is interesting right here. He says, honestly, I got to see if my heart is still there. The energy doesn't feel the same. If I don't feel like it's anybody worth sharing the stage, if I feel like it's nobody worth sharing the stage, when I touch, I'll pass. That was very, very alarming to me, bro, because I've heard Beasley say, he's spoken with Surf. I've seen Smack say he spoke with Surf a lot. He's in good prayers. He's good. And I've also saw Joe Buttons speak about how he spoke to Surf and doesn't want Surf to return back to battle rap, wants Surf to come on the podcast. And everybody sees how popular and successful Joe Buttons' podcast is. So Sue Surf come home, he probably set him up with an alley-oop, his own podcast and everything. And when Sue Surf, before he came home, he was like a media blogger, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing media. He was doing actually a great job with commentating and stuff like that. So I can see a lane for him, to come home and kind of tap into that bag, maybe more behind the scenes, try to figure out different ways to get battle rap, back to where it once was. But to see him say like the energy doesn't feel the same and his heart ain't all the way there, that's kind of crazy, bro. That's crazy to see because there is a lot of matchups out there. You got the Easy, the Mook. There's a couple other joints, Danny Myers, what I mean? They were saying like a rematch with Lux. So it's a couple of battles, bro. But to see him say that, it's like, damn, I don't even know if he'll even battle if he first come home. You know what I mean? Then they said, what's a number I just wouldn't turn down to battle? And he said 100K. So anything over 100K, he said he's coming back. So needless to say, if the money is there, which it will be there, he's going to come back and battle. So, he says in one breath, if his heart ain't there, he ain't going to do it. But they said, what's a number you won't turn down? He said 100,000. So anything over 100,000, he's going to battle. Who are some artists that you want to work with? He said Rallo Rodriguez, Friday, Lotto, Elma. I can't see. It's kind of blurry on my screen. ETSG, Huncho, Coco Jones, YB Fat, YBT, what's that say? YTB Fat. Sorry, this screen is like mass small. YBT Fat, just to name a few. What have I been listening to? What have you been listening to? He says, hella Rollo. He actually helped me get through this bid mentally. Rod Wave, Giveon, Lotto, Mozzie, Rob 49, Free Smirk. Shit, hella artists low key. I got like 2,000 songs on my tablet. Shout out to Zai Hamilton. Look him up. So, salute to Sue Surf, man. You know what I mean? I think that's super dope, man. I'm mad I kind of missed some of the releases for the merch because I definitely wanted to cop a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying, to support and just to have, you know what I mean, some merch. But I just thought it was really like, you know, dope for him to come in here and just kind of say that, man. But I see this just kind of caught my attention. So he said, we wake up every day, pop up like our legs just have to work. Like you couldn't have been the person in the accident yesterday, or that couldn't be the child with the health problems, etc., etc. It's always could be worse. Take that to the bank and cash it. I didn't mean to go down the rabbit hole, but I just wanted y'all out here. I just didn't want y'all out here tripping over your blessings. He said, yeah, I spelled it like that for a reason. If it feel good, say thank you. And if it hurt, learn from it. That's just something that just kind of stuck out to me. But y'all definitely go ahead, you know what I'm saying, read this letter Sue Surf made to his fans. It's a lot of jewels in there. It really gives you a perspective where his head is at. Like I said, they're saying that he should be coming home February of 2026 next year. So he ain't got much long to go, bro. You ain't got much long to go. You'll be home soon, man. But let me know, man, what y'all think Sue Surf gonna do when he touch down, man. Do you think he's going to battle 2026, or do you think he'll go and take the podcast route, chill for a little bit and see what will happen with battle rap? It's still early, you know, a lot of things can transpire between now and February as far as battle rap is concerned. TBL is definitely doing some big things. I say URL is branching off and they're doing some big things as far as doing events, you know what I'm saying, outside the US. Seems like there's going to be a big resurgence of, you know, international battlers coming to the US, so that should be very exciting. I know Organic and King of the Dot is kind of merging to the Beats on Battles. So I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot starting to brew up. We just gotta wait and see how everything pans out towards the end of the year. And this is the last year for Champion of the Year. So who knows, man? Sue Surf could come on and be like, yo, Jay Black, man, we gotta keep Champion going. You never know. But let me know what y'all think, man, in the comment section, man. Who do y'all think Sue Surf should battle first, man, once he comes home, man? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like. I'm out of here. Peace.
Shout out my nigga Ace, man. One of the lifelines of this culture, man. As a battle rapper, we look forward to these reviews, gangster.
What up, though? It's Calico, Landslide, fucking with Dedication TV. Subscribe to the network.
Rusa, don't forget the extra 8, man. Shout out to the Brody, man. Shout out to Dedication TV.
Shout out my nigga Ace, man. Me being from New Orleans, I'm a super Lil Wayne fan, so I could appreciate anything dealing with the dedication.